Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today's video, very excited to do because I have the brand new Give Beauty Eye See and Sparkle. It is the, it is the multi-dimensional eye pigment. So it is a loose eyeshadow glitter and it comes in 3 shades. It was released, I want to say about a week or two ago, and I have all 3 shades. So very excited. Now I have not tried them yet. I have swatched them. I have not tried them on my eye, but they're absolutely beautiful. And if you've seen any of the pictures or videos of GWEN Stefani wearing it, it is absolutely beautiful. So let's get into what these are all about. So first of all, these were gifted to me by Give Beauty, so thank you very much. I am an ambassador with them now, so I also have an affiliate link down below and a promo code. So my promo code is just ambassador. It'll save you 15% off your first order. It will only work on your first order, but and also if you use my link, I do get a portion of that. So I do appreciate it because it does help me, help my channel and help me, do more videos like this when I, don't receive things in PR. But thank you very much to Give Beauty for sending that to me. And let's get into what these are all about. So on their website, it states that it's an ultra sparkly loose glitter eyeshadow loaded with multifaceted crystal pigments for an eye-catching dimensional finish. And let's get into these shades. So here are some swatches that I did earlier. And from left to right, we have Dazzle, which is a bronze with rose gold sparkle. Then the shade Twinkle, which is mauve with silver lilac sparkle. And then Glimmer, which is a gold with champagne sparkle. And then another description states that it is packed with an ultra fine blend of glitter and pearl. This silky formula glides on for weightless, comfortable wear while hugging the lid for maximum shimmer with minimal fallout. Play with different application methods to customize intensity from a soft, luminous sheen to a high shine foil finish. And then also, this is very interesting, and I'm going to try this at the end. It says, a pro tip, Eye See and Sparkle is safe to use on your lips. So you can use your finger to tap the shimmer over gloss or lipstick for an added sparkle or shine. So that's something I've never really thought to do, but when you look at the way that these kind of give that shine, it kind of sees like where that could work. I am wearing mostly Give Beauty today. I am wearing the lipstick Tragic Me. I know it's the shade. And I'm also wearing the eyebrow. It's like my eyebrow pencil. It is now my holy grail. It's the one that's the thicker one, not the micro. It's the Sculptor. I forgot what it's called, but that is now my holy grail. And then the eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow that I'm wearing today is the Simple Kind of Life from Give Beauty. This has become one of my favorite kind of basic eyeshadows. It is 4 matte neutral shades. What I do is I either use the 2 top ones or I use the 2 bottom ones together. Like that's what I use. Today I use the 2 top, and it is basically, I will use this if I'm just doing very basic look, that's what I'll do. And it's great for these types of shadows where you do, these types, you do, this type of look, and then you add some sparkle and it's just perfect. So that is what I'm doing today. So let's get into, so I'm gonna do the first 2 shades. I'm gonna do 1 on each eye, and then I will go in with the last shade on both eyes and then wrap up. Okay, so I am gonna start with the shade Twinkle. So first of all, let's talk about the packaging. I absolutely love the packaging. It is got this clear, so you can kind of see that you can see the color, and it has Give on one side, and on the other side it says me, you, yours in white. So I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but that's how it is. The gold, it's really good solid weight, and then you can get enough product. I was able to kind of shake it out and get a little product out, but not too much. So it's really well, to me, it looks like it's really well designed in that regard. So I am going to start with the shade Twinkle. This is the one that's kind of purpley. It is a mauve with silver lilac sparkle. So let's go ahead and try a little on, even though I did swatching, let's just do a swatch here. You can kind of see it there. So got to get a little bit of the color. And now let's go in on my eyelid. Okay, so I am going to go in with the brush first. I think it might apply better with your finger, but I'm going to try and go in with an eyelid. Now there is some fallout, but it is a loose shadow, so that to me is to be expected. And I'm also not the best at doing loose shadow, and because I just don't do it very often. But this is really pretty. It just gives, it feels like more of a topper. It's very, I won't say sheer, but it kind of gives a little bit, really gives a lot of shine. So that right there is Twinkle. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is Glimmer, and Glimmer is described as a gold with champagne sparkle. So again, that's Twinkle, and then let me show you Glimmer. And I mean, I did the swatch earlier. I'm also going to do some comparisons with some Hourglass scattered, which is this, they're similar shadow, and kind of give you the comparison there. But let's get this one on the eye. Okay, and again, I'm going to go in just straight with the brush and pat it on the eyelid. Now, I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to tell the difference between the two on the eyelid, but I definitely can. I definitely can see the difference. But again, this is Glimmer, and this is Twinkle. So Twinkle is the mauve, this is the gold. So it's a subtle difference. And I would say, as if you are only going to pick one, I wouldn't stress on which one. I mean, I'll definitely give you my opinions on which one is my favorite, but they're very similar on the eye. However, I don't know. I don't know which one I like more, but so again, Twinkle and Glimmer. Okay, so I cleaned my eyes and I reapplied the base powder and eyeshadow, and now I'm going to go in with Dazzle. So Dazzle is described as a bronze with rose gold sparkle, and I think if I had to choose one initially, this would probably been the one that I would have chosen. So here we'll just apply on my arm. So, you know, it's just definitely more kind of my vibe, but I definitely love the other two. But let's get in with, so I'm going to put this one, I'm going to apply one eye with the brush and then one eye with my finger and kind of see the difference in application, see which one I like better as well. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my finger and just apply this. Yeah, I think I like it applying it with my finger better. It just seems to apply a little bit more intense and a little cleaner, and I'll touch it up even though I'm getting fallout anyway, but I'll go in with the brush at the end. But yeah, that is stunning. And I'm going to apply the other side with the finger too, and it is falling everywhere. Definitely need to practice this type of technique because it's not something I'm used to doing, but I absolutely love it. And I'm just going to go in and touch up with the brush and just kind of smooth out the edges. It also doesn't help that I'm doing this on my little baby Yoda mirror, no table in front of me, in front of a very tiny little camera. So that doesn't help either, but this is user error, not product error, but the product itself is absolutely stunning. So I think of the three, this is definitely my favorite, but I think it's just a personal preference. But I did love the other two, and I was concerned when I initially swatched them, I was concerned that you really wouldn't be able to tell the difference on the eye, but I think you can. It's subtle, it's not a huge difference, so if you could only afford one, then, you know, just get the one that you think you're gonna use the most. But I think all three, if you wanted to get all three, there is enough of a difference between all three of them. So this is Dazzle, this is the rose gold one. Now it did mention that you could apply this over lipstick. So I'm gonna reapply my lipstick, which is Tragic Me. Now this is one of the matte ones, so I'm gonna reapply it so there's a little moisture because it is already dried down. And then I'm gonna go back in with Dazzle. Let's see how this looks. Huh. I kind of like that. That's really nice. Okay. Especially since I'm wearing the matte, this gives you the shine without the gloss. So I like matte because it lasts longer. And I love this. This is beautiful. Okay, so as I mentioned, I did want to compare these to the Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow, which I think is a very comparable product. I have 3 shades, so here are some side-by-side comparisons, and it's the first 3 that I mentioned for the Give Beauty, and then for Hourglass, you have Foil, Ray, and Molten. So as you can see, they're very similar, though I do think the Hourglass have, and at least these 3 shades that I have a little bit more pigment, and it just depends on the different look. I love the Hourglass ones, but I also love the Give Beauty. I think the Give Beauty are more of a topper and give more of a ethereal look, I guess you could say. I really enjoy them. Now, in comparison of price, the IC and Sparkle are $24. So they are 0.19 ounces and 5.5 grams. So 5.5 grams, and they're $24. The Hourglass are 0.12 ounces or 3.5 grams, and they're $30. So you're getting 2 grams less of product, and they're $6 more. So right there, it is definitely a better deal to go with the Give Beauty. They're cheaper and there's more product. So if you are a fan of the Hourglass, or you have been wanting to try the Hourglass but didn't want to shell out $30, you could definitely try the Give Beauty. It's a little bit cheaper. However, if you do use my code and you go to Give Beauty, you can save 15% as well. So they are, like I said, I think it's a very comparable product, very similar in texture, but the 3 shades for Give tend to be, I think, a little bit, definitely, at least compared to the 3 that I have, had more of a sparkle, but not as opaque as the 3 from Hourglass. So there you have it. Those are my comparisons and my first impressions of the brand new Give Beauty IC and Sparkle. I think it's a great product. I think it's a great complementary product to what she already has. She has the 4 quads, and if you haven't seen those videos, I have a review on all 4 of them. You can see it up here. My favorite quad of hers, though, is the all 4 matte one, is the Simple Life. I think that's what it's called, but that's my favorite one. I think it's such a great everyday versatile product. The mattes really blend well. They go with everything, and I think that is the perfect quad to complement this. So if you're going to get one of these and you don't have that quad, I would definitely suggest getting that, because it definitely complements it. You could just get that quad and get all 3 and have 3 different looks all the time. So really great. I think this is really great products. Hit it out of the park. Really excited to see what they have coming up. Another video coming up soon is going to be, they just came out with 6 new shades in their liquid lipstick, and the liquid lipstick formula is one of my favorites. I only have the red, and I'm not much of a red girl, so very excited to see that she came out with 6 new shades. So I have gotten them all. Those unfortunately did not come in PR. I purchased them myself. So there are going to be 8 shades in total, because I have the original one, which was original recipe. Then there's another one that I never got, and then they just came out with 6 new shades. So that is a video coming up probably in the next couple days, or maybe in the next week, and as soon as I can get it filmed and edited. But if you are thinking about these, I think these are a really great product. And if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Dazzle, but I love rose gold and I think it's very versatile, but the other 2 are gorgeous as well. So if you can, I would definitely recommend picking up all 3. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Don't forget, I do have an affiliate link down below, which also has a promo code ambassador, which will save you 15% off your first order at GiveBeauty.com. So bye everyone.